We have made some changes to the purchase orders. I'm going to go into system settings and show you. And the purchase order we have down below here in the system settings. Now you can decide from here if you want the price to be shown on the purchase order or not. So that's a main function now. On all new categories that you create, it doesn't matter if it's a job category or a site object, or in this case, a purchase order, you can now make a change and a note on how do you want this new category to look like. What kind of cards do you want and what kind of records do you want the system to show? This is true if also for import export if you create a new category. I'm going to close the system settings. So we're going to continue a little bit on purchase orders. I'm going to go up here and choose current. And in this version, you can mark several purchase orders and then right click and then make a change, like for this example, order these 3 at one time. So you don't have to open them up and do them one by one. You can now do it several at once. When we use the ordering guide or quick guide, the system before chose the latest object that you have been working on. In this version, you can decide yourself if you want the system to start at the root object. For me, it's 8.15, or if you want the system to take the latest object that you have been working on. And this is also settings in the system settings. So I'm going to go in and show you where it is. And we're going to go on jobs. And here you have a checkbox, use current selected site objects as a default when creating new jobs in the admin client. So this is all only for the admin client. We have added some columns in a couple of selections or tables. So if I go down here to selections, I'm going to add items and spare parts. In MaintMaster, we do not delete any articles or spare part that has a relations in the system. For example, if I have made a withdrawal from one of the articles, they will not be deleted. So if you go into filter settings, you can activate deleted rows on spare parts, and then I can go to output column. Now we have a column that says deleted date, so I can see what date I did the deletion of the item. I'm going to open up a spare part here and I'm going to remove it. Or at least I thought I was going to remove it. Okay, maybe not today. So I'm going to delete that one. And now I can sort it here, and now I can see that we have a deletion date. And that the icon is grayed out. So now we can see what specific date we did delete the item. We have also added 2 other columns on both units and stockroom. And we can find the stockroom up here in item spare parts and then stockroom. Both of these tables have gotten 2 new columns called created at and created by. So now you can see who created the stockroom and when it was created. I would also like to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about permissions. We have added one new permission on withdraws. Today, in the last version, we made some changes with the withdraws. Now we use returns more. So now we have a permission that prevents you from actually deleting a withdrawal. We would rather have you open up the job and make a return instead. So that's everything for the new functions. I'm just gonna go through a little bit about our permissions, and then also, if we have time, look a little bit quick in the portal. Today we have 3 different steps, permissions. We had the administrator, the advanced user. We recommend that you have at least 2. These top administrators, they can sign in as another user. They can also access the advanced tools down here in the bottom of the system settings. However, we do recommend you to create a new admin account or advanced user and remove the function delete. So for example, here, I would not like to have the delete function for site objects here. Because if you do delete the site object, everything will disappear, jobs will disappear, and so on. So if you, for example, delete the site object at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then you discover this around 11, we have to back your system to 8 o'clock in the morning. So everything that you have done between 8 and 11 will be gone, so to speak. So that's why we recommend that you do not have the delete function when you work in your daily work, so to speak. So if you would like to delete something, we would like you to sign in with advanced options. And you can access the advanced options. I open up a new MaintMaster here. Here we have a checkbox that says log in with advanced options. If you check that one and sign in with your credential as usual, then you can change how you sign in. I'm just gonna do this and then click it down because I'm gonna get all the MaintMaster systems up. The right credentials too. And it will take me some time to sign in here. And then I can show you later on how it looks like. So the users that has this green flag can pretty much do everything in the system except access the advanced tool and sign in as another user. The essential user can use these quick guides. They can order a job, and they can also use the report guide so that they can report their time and do withdrawals and close the job. The user that has this gray flag can only sign in as themselves and use the quick guides. So they can only create a job. They can't do anything else. I'm going to show you the portal. The portal is a way for you to admin your account. I'm going to go to the start page here. So here you can update your system, you can create a sandbox. If you are an enterprise customer or a business customer, you can see what kind of users you have, and you can also see your administrators. So if you have administrators, I can see that I'm the solution admin for the system. So I'm the only one that will receive emails and information from MaintMaster. So it's the same here. We recommend that there are 2 users that can sign into the portal and that will receive all the important information from us. If we continue here to systems, here I can see my system. And in this case, I do have an update to apply. So if I just click this one, I will get information on how the update will work, and I can choose how many minutes before my users are going to be notified. And if I would have a sandbox, it would have showed up here too. And then I can continue down here and I can see my users that I have in the system. So I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a second, and I'm going to show you the advanced sign-in because I don't want to show you all of the systems. And we're going to see if we have some questions too afterwards. Now I'm ready to share again. So this is what it looks like with advanced start options when I check the box when I signed in. So here I can see the systems that I'm connected to. I can choose a language and also the culture. If I want to sign in and delete something in the system, I would want to use this one, full permissions, and then I will get the removal button back again. Or if I would like to sign in as another person, I can impersonate that one user. And in this case, I'll choose to sign in as Julia. So then I can see and do anything as she can. And this will only work in the admin clients. And then I have to enter why I need to sign in. And from our side, the support, we always write the case number if we sign into your system. And now I'm signed in as Julia, and I can see and do everything that she can. And down here in the bottom left corner, I can see that I'm signed in as Julia.